And now, suspense.
You've got mail.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yes! Hello everyone, how's it going? Hopefully everyone's having a very good day. Today's actually going to be a very special video. It is January 15th, 2021, and that means that it is my birthday. Yes, I am another year older and I'm very grateful for it. Be sure to leave me a happy birthday in the comments if you'd like. It is also a very special video today because I'm going to be doing something I haven't done in a really long time. And let's just get right into it, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hello everyone, how's it going? Here's my face. If you haven't seen my face before, hopefully my voice matches my face. Yeah, I haven't done this in a very long time, so I apologize if I'm extremely awkward. It's just really weird being on camera again. I haven't done this in a really long time. I used to in my old videos, if you're an older subscriber, I used to in my old videos, but I just stopped doing it. I didn't feel comfortable being on camera anymore, and it was just such a pain in the ass having to do my setup and having to make sure my hair looked good, and no, not really. And you know, doing the background stuff and the lighting and the camera work. Hopefully I'm in focus. That is an actual film reel. I actually inherited this from a projectionist. He was a projectionist for 20 years, and when pretty much everything went digital, they didn't really need projectionists anymore, so it's kind of sad. Funny enough, I have no idea what the film is on this reel. It is labeled. It even has like the seal. I can't remember what company it's from, but it has their seal on it. I've wanted to unreel it and kind of look at the negative and kind of look at the film and see what it is. But I kind of want to keep that a mystery. I like the mystery of not knowing, you know? Sorry for rambling. Let's just get on with it. But yeah, today is my birthday. And I got this for myself. These are all brand new. Oh, that opened quite nicely. All right, cool. Let's just do this like mystery bag style. I'm just going to reach in here and see what I grab. Oh, yes. We have Camp X-Ray here with Kristen Stewart. Now, this film is one that I am always talking about. Whenever I hear somebody say Kristen Stewart's a terrible actor, I always say, one, that may or may not be true, but you have to check out Personal Shopper, Welcome to the Rileys, Underwater was pretty damn good, and also Camp X-Ray. Most of these films are going to be ones that I haven't seen in a really long time, but I remember really enjoying. So when I found these on Amazon, I was like, I gotta have them. Kristen Stewart plays the soldier who is assigned to basically watch over these prisoners who are either confirmed or suspected terrorists. And, you know, they're trained to not make eye contact, not talk to them, just kind of watch over them, make sure they're not doing anything. And Kristen Stewart kind of befriends one of these terrorists, and we don't even know if he's a terrorist or not. He claims to not be, but we don't know. It's never really divulged, which I think is good. I like that. I like that aspect. But it also kind of touches on what it's like to be a woman in the military, you know, and what they might go through. So, very good film. Check it out if you haven't. Next up, we have A Case of You, another film that a lot of people don't talk about and is kind of obscure. If you notice, if you watch my haul videos and stuff like that, or any of my videos, I kind of like to talk about films that, and I kind of like to buy films that are a little bit obscure or a lot of people don't talk about. And that's because that's just kind of my thing. I like the idea of having films that not a lot of people talk about or not a lot of people know, so then I can just inform people about it. If I talk about films that everyone knows, that's kind of boring in my opinion. But yeah, we have A Case of You. I saw this on TV once. It was on TV. It was like one of the movie channels. This guy is a writer who does novelizations for films. If you go to like a bookstore or whatever now, and then you look at a book and it says now a major motion picture, and like he does like the writing for the companion novel for a film, and he thinks that's kind of like beneath him. He wants to use, you know, his own stories to create, but people don't want that. And then he meets Birdie here, played by Evan Rachel Wood. And she's pretty much the opposite of him. She's really outgoing and really sure of herself and knows what she wants, and he's the exact opposite. So to get to know her, he goes on Facebook, pretty much goes through all her interests and likes, and then uses that to kind of get her attention. So if she posts that she loves men that can cook, or men that are into this author or this musician. He'll go to that show, he'll buy that book, he'll cook that dinner for her, you know, and just try to impress her and stuff. And a lot of this stuff is not what he's into. It's not him whatsoever. But I feel like in a lot of ways we can all relate to that, because I feel like at one point we've done stuff that really wasn't our style, but we did it to, you know, appease your girlfriend, your wife, or someone you liked. Next up, I'm gonna grab from the bottom. All right, we have Judy, Renee Zellweger and Judy. This film is fantastic. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. This is one of my favorite films from 2019. And the fact that she was actually awarded for this performance is honestly fantastic. This film details Judy Garland's life from, you know, The Wizard of Oz up until, you know, later on in life. Renee Zellweger just completely transforms into Judy Garland. And I knew about her story, and it's very tragic. Watching it again, it brought up a lot of, like, you know, memories of reading about her story. And it also makes me just look at The Wizard of Oz in a totally different light. It's a fantastic film and it's part of film history, but in a lot of ways, once you know, like, the story of Judy Garland and all the shit that she went through behind the scenes on that film, it really makes you look at The Wizard of Oz in a totally different light. And to me, honestly, I can't even watch The Wizard of Oz anymore because it's kind of ruined it for me. Because as I'm watching it, I'm thinking everything on screen that I'm looking at was all happy and rainbows and sunshine, but behind the scenes, this girl was treated like absolute shit. It just ruins the entire film for me. But yeah, but Judy is fantastic. I'm so glad I finally have this now. All right, next one we have is Upgrade, Leigh Whannell's finest film to date. Everyone really loves him for The Invisible Man, but I think Upgrade was his best so far. And I really love the villain in this movie. He wasn't like the greatest villain of all time, but the kind of cybernetic enhancement that these guys have, that the main villain and a couple other guys have, I thought was great. I thought it was so cool. And the action scenes in this are crazy. It's visually just amazing. And the violence is just so visceral, which I really like. All right, we're like about almost halfway through. Sorry if this is going to be a really long video, but I'm glad you guys are here with me on my birthday. Thank you for that. Mystery Men on Blu-ray. I have the DVD. I've had it for the longest time, and this is like one of my favorite comic book films of all time. This is another one that I feel like no one talks about, probably because it's not a serious comic book film, and no one in this film, like none of the main characters in the film have powers. And the ones that do have powers are just like ridiculous, like the Spleen, who has like super farts, and the Invisible Boy, who can only go invisible when absolutely no one is watching. And then we have the Blue Raja, who throws forks and spoons, the Shoveler, and my favorite, Mr. Furious, who just goes crazy and mad, but that's it. It's probably like my favorite Ben Stiller performance. But yeah, if you haven't watched Mystery Men, check it out. It is absolutely fantastic. And the villain, played by Jeffrey Rush, has the greatest supervillain name of all time, Casanova Frankenstein. If I ever start a band, that we're gonna be called Casanova Frankenstein. I kind of hope they make another one of these, or maybe like a remake or something like that, because there's a character in the comics that is a carrot. He's a giant carrot, and I want to see that on film. But yeah, Mystery Men. All right. Another one to add to my Jean-Claude Van Damme collection, Hard Target. This is probably my favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Maybe JCVD or Time Cop is up there as well. A bunch of rich guys hunt humans, and he kind of gets in the middle of it when this girl whose father was hunted, he's helping her out and stuff, and then people don't like that. People don't like digging around, because most of the people that they hunt have no family ties, where this guy, you know, one of the guys in there, he did, and his daughter's looking for him, and Van Damme helps. And kind of, you know, gets dragged into something he didn't really want. Yes, next up we have a double feature of Mo Money with Damon Wayans and High School High with Jon Lovitz. Jon Lovitz, I think, is one of those comedians that kind of just disappeared. And High School High is one of my favorite comedies. It is a parody of high school films like Dangerous Minds, and I don't really know what else because I didn't recognize anything in there. But yeah, this one is an absolute comedy gem in my opinion. I've been wanting to get this since they first released it, so this is fairly new, so I got this for like $10. I have not seen Mo Money. It does have Damon Wayans, and Damon Wayans is fantastic. He's awesome. But yeah, High School High, I'm really looking forward to this. Last two, you guys, we're getting there. Thank you for sticking around. We have The Frighteners. Oh, this has the director's cut and the theatrical version. I haven't seen the director's cut. I wonder how much different it is. The director's cut's about 13 minutes longer. This is the 15th anniversary edition. I love Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox has been one of my favorites since I was a kid. I haven't seen this in such a long time, but I'm so glad I finally have this. But yeah, Michael J. Fox is a exorcist and a paranormal investigator, but he has his own ghost doing all of the paranormal activity and basically just cons people into giving him money to get rid of these ghosts that he is using to do all this stuff. Very, very good film. And last but not least, people, we have Wayne's World 2. The first Wayne's World is one of my favorite comedies. I love Dana Carvey and Mike Myers. Their chemistry in these films is absolutely fantastic. Everyone loves Mike Myers for Austin Powers, but in my opinion, Wayne's World is my favorite performance from Mike Myers. In this one, Wayne puts on a benefit after getting a vision from... who was it? Why is my mind blanking? The lead singer from The Doors. And he tells them to put on a benefit concert, and this has a ton of cameos. The first one did as well, but this one has a ton of cameos from different musicians. Love it. But yeah, that is it, you guys. That is my birthday haul from Amazon. Thank you guys for watching and sticking through the whole video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. But just to recap, we have Camp X-Ray, A Case of You, Judy, Upgrade, Mystery Men, Hard Target, Mo Money and High School High, The Frighteners, and Wayne's World 2. So that was it for my birthday haul, you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave me a happy birthday in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on notifications as well, because YouTube is being really weird right now, and I guess a lot of people aren't being notified when I upload a video, so be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I make a video, because I don't have a set schedule right now. I kind of try to do at least one video a week. I've been sick though, so that kind of ruined it. But yeah, I try to do one video at least once a week, either a haul video or a narrative video. But yeah, I actually have a lot of ideas and I have a lot of videos coming, so stay tuned. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new here, thank you very much. And thank you guys for all the really nice comments that you've been giving me on YouTube and on Instagram. I communicate with a lot of you guys on Instagram, so that's very cool. I get a lot of compliments on my video edits. That actually makes me feel very good. That's probably my favorite part of doing those narrative videos. Is I love recording it. I love coming up with a script for it. I love doing the video edits because I put in a lot of work into my video edits. So when people tell me that they like them, that is just the best compliment I can get. I take audio or video from different videos and kind of splice them together and make my own thing. And it's not as easy as you think, because there's a lot of scrolling through audio and video and what can go together, and it's really hard work. So thank you guys for liking them. I might do more videos in front of the camera, probably just for like haul videos. The other ones will stay the same.
Oh, I'm hurt! Surprise, motherfucker!
See you next time.